You do not need anyone here tonight to make this hour worth having. Thoreau went to the woods for exactly that, and never once called it lonely.
A wise man will not leave the right to the mercy of chance, nor wish it to prevail through the power of the majority. I have a great deal of company in my house, especially in the morning when nobody calls.
If the last day were come, we should not think so much about the separation of friends or the blighted prospects of individuals.
The homeliest facts are always the most acceptable to an inquiring mind.
Men do not fail commonly for want of knowledge, but for want of prudence to give wisdom the preference.
How vain it is to sit down to write when you have not stood up to live.
The thought of some work will run in my head, and I am not where my body is. I am out of my senses. I am out of my senses. In sane moments, we regard only the facts, the case that is. We ask our neighbor to suffer himself to be dealt with truly, sincerely, nobly. But he answers no by his deafness. One may almost doubt if the wisest man has learned anything of absolute value by living. Can we not do without the society of our gossips? A little while under these circumstances, have our own thoughts to cheer us. The universe is wider than our views of it. I stop my habitual thinking, as if the plow had suddenly run deeper in its furrow through the crust of the world.
I have always been regretting that I was not as wise as the day I was born. The life of a wise man is most of all extemporaneous, for he lives out of an eternity which includes all time.
As naturally as the oak bears an acorn, and the vine a gourd, man bears a poem, either spoken or done. Moreover, with wisdom we shall learn liberality. Probably, if we were wise enough, we should see to what virtue we are indebted for any happier moment we enjoy. When they make us an offer, is it wise to say, "We will think of it"? How long shall we sit in our porticos practicing idle and musty virtues, which any work would make impertinent? There is but little virtue in the action of masses of men. His singleness of purpose and resolution and his elevated piety endowed him, without his knowledge, with perennial youth. Any nobleness begins at once to refine a man's features, any meanness or sensuality to imbrute them. With so little effort does nature reassert her rule and blot out the traces of men. Every pulse beat is in exact time with the cricket's chant and the tickings of the death watch in the wall. The natural day is very calm and will hardly reprove his indolence. Could a greater miracle take place than for us to look through each other's eyes for an instant? Let us not underrate the value of a fact. It will one day flower in a truth.
I like sometimes to take rank hold on life and spend my day more as the animals do.
There's more day to dawn. The sun is but a morning star. To him whose elastic and vigorous thought keeps pace with the sun, the day is a perpetual morning. There are moments when all anxiety and stated toil are becalmed in the infinite leisure and repose of nature. Though he hesitated and perhaps failed to express himself distinctly, he always had a presentable thought behind.
Waves of serener life pass over us from time to time, like flakes of sunlight over the fields in cloudy weather.
Do not trouble yourself much to get new things, whether clothes or friends. The wisest man preaches no doctrines. He has no scheme. He sees no rafter, not even a cobweb, against the heavens. Quadrupeds are confined to their coverts, and the birds sit upon their perches this peaceful hour. We do not learn much from learned books, but from true, sincere, human books, from frank and honest biographies. Never to profane one another by word or action, even by a thought. Which sentence of his did you want to keep? Comment one word. Subscribe if the quiet suits you. Rest gentle.